Hello, this is Victor at HistorioMercedes.com. This video is for Bill in Texas, and we have two throttle bodies that Bill sent me here. So, alright Bill, so let's start off with the one that's connected to the bench first. So this is the one you wanted me to go through, and I did. So potentiometer, coil and everything checked out, potentiometer redone, wires checked out, resoldered, and unit is obviously bench tested. It is energized right now. As you can see, it's working just fine, and those are the numbers that we have from this throttle body. 4.24 on the top, 0.44 on the bottom, so that's pretty much where they are. That's how they're supposed to be, so that's pretty good. I mean, I don't really have an issue with it, and it's been on the bench for quite a long time just to make sure that the coil is okay. The micro switches activate, and the unit itself does activate as well. So just wanted to show you that unit is active. So it's been on the bench for like 2 days, and I don't see an issue with this one. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, okay, idle. This is idle here. So it takes a little bit of time for numbers to come up. So this is basically where we are with the one that you wanted to do. So let's shut this off. Let's put on another unit in its place. Okay. The wires were replaced by somebody else, as we know. We both know it, so put it on the floor for now. Now the second unit that did not work at all. Now this one I didn't go through completely, I just cleaned it off because this was sort of like a core, but I did manage to get it working. So it is a good thing to have two units just in case. This one I just cleaned up internally and also checked very thoroughly, and I resoldered the cables because this loom is very soft and the wires are very thin in this one. And the other one has better cables. So connector was all destroyed, so it doesn't look pretty anyhow, but that's the only way I could staple it together and glue it all around the perimeter. So now it's nice and tight. So let's plug this thing inside my bench testing computer. It goes in, but you have to make sure it goes in all the way. So when you plug it in, it must be all the way in. Activation, and as you can see, this unit also activates just fine. Okay, so let's get our actual values on this one. It's gonna take a little bit for the computer. This unit too had been on the bench. This one was on the bench for like 3 days because I didn't go through it. I wanted just to, once I got it to activate, I was like, okay, well, maybe we can do something with it, because it's good to have two regardless. So these are the numbers from this one. Now the bottom number, you shouldn't worry too much about it because they always change. The top one is 4.24, that's important, 4.23. So as you can see, this unit also works quite well. Micro switches work. Readings on potentiometers on top there, they also change once I move throttle linkage. So it's a good thing. So this is basically these two units. I didn't want to, because you have two cars, and I didn't want to break it apart just for parts because you might need it. Okay, so that's basically the story with this one. That's the second unit that you wanted to do, you know, just to go as a core, but it is working. So I resoldered wires in there. I resoldered wires in the connector. They were actually poorly soldered, and one was broken completely. Potentiometer was dirty, so I cleaned all of that stuff up. But I didn't go deep in the brains. I just left it at let it be, because again, this is a backup. Okay. So this is basically where we are, and they will be ready for mail today. And just we're gonna wait for your PayPal, and off they go back. All right. So this is basically all for now. This is Victor at HistorioMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.